MP.
Setting the scene for tonight's game. It's MP going up against the team he didn't pick when he joined the club circuit.
And in there for the High Flyers, Devontae Mills and Jason Brock are the guards. Nathan O'Neill and Ben Gove are out on the wings, and it's Liam Callahan holding down the middle. Tonight's lineup for the Union Elite, Lou Diaz will lead things off at the guard, while MP starts at shooting guard. The tandem of Jake Bird and Brandon Harris are the forwards, with Drew Roberts playing the 5. Coach Weber and Coach Troy both thought MP was destined for their rosters.
Well, look, he couldn't play for both of them, so at the end of the day, he had to make a business decision. No animosity, but I'm sure this team would like to prove to MP that he made the wrong choice.
Well, a big name to look out for the High Flyers is Devontae Mills. Not only a great player, but he's magnetic as a personality.
If Mills doesn't make it to the NBA, I'm sure he'll be on TV one way or another. He's got that level of personality. But he's a great lead guard that serves as the engine for his High Flyers team.
A nice shot by Robert.
And let's note, not without challenge. Robert able to get bumped and still getting where he needed to be to score.
Now here's Mills. Now covered by MP. From deep, it's O'Neill. His first shot is a miss, 0 for 1 to start the contest. MP with the look, and MP throws it down.
That's why they have Diaz in there. Find the open man.
Now Brock. Pass to Callahan. To the paint. Mills. Makes it off the glass. And watching Mills out there, it's easy to see why he's such a highly rated guard.
Well, for one thing, the vision he has, no question, it is special. And he plays with a looseness that can keep a defense guessing. Before they know it, he's either setting up a teammate or he found a shot of his own.
Now here's O'Neill. And that one, good.
An improving aspect of O'Neill's game. If we have a second to talk about his playmaking, because right there he just made the right play, and he knows that that's important for his team.
Here's Diaz. Now Harris. And here's MP on the outside. And it's rebounded by O'Neill. An even 3-on-3 break. And the ball goes out of bounds. Union Elite will have it. Union Elite trailing here. Pass to Diaz. Back to MP. Now Harris. On the wing, it's MP. Back to Harris. 4 on the clock. Bird on the wing. A three-pointer off the mark. And as we've mentioned earlier, a bit of a vendetta of sorts against MP in this one, albeit it's in good spirits. But in games like this, tensions can run high, especially early on.
And hopefully no one's trying to make a point and let it get out of hand here. Emotions might be elevated, but prove your point on the court with your play.
Now here's Brock. And the foul called on MP. That is his first call. The High Flyers talk things over.
Substitutions for Union Elite. Time call.
Brock outside. Pass to O'Neill. Here's Brock. Now here's Mills. Connects it from downtown. And as always, this is a game that will feature a crowd full of scouts.
Well, to no one's surprise, MP has certainly turned some heads with his play this season. But I imagine they're also here to check out Mills and Harris.
And finished off by Harris.
Brandon Harris has such a nose for points. He figures out different ways to put the ball in the hoop.
Brock outside. And now whistle blown against MP. That'll be his second foul of first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going on here. It's Union Elite leading by just 2. And we'll be back in just a moment. All right, everyone. Thanks for joining us for the second half of this WCBL matchup featuring MP and the Union Elite going up against Devontae Mills and High Flyers. You watch games like this one, guys, you see the skill and the talent that the up-and-coming players have today. It's quite impressive.
No question about it. Basketball is in good hands for future generations because what kids like this do on the court at such an early stage of their development, really, it's miles ahead of where we were just a few decades ago.
It's MP missing.
Some of the shots that he's taken have been head-scratchers. He's out there playing like it is a game of horse.
Here's Mills, and the go-ahead bucket is no good. Union Elite with the ball. Pass to Diaz, beyond the arc, nails it from 3.
Nice find by Diaz on the arc. A good opportunity for him to hit a strong 3.
High Flyers trailing. Gov outside. And the call's going against Brandon Harris.
Brendan Harris.
That'll be his second foul of the game. Brock outside. Pass to Mills. And even though a lot of these players are competing against each other, odds are at some point they'll be teammates down the line.
Yeah, that's true, and it could be in the NBA or any number of leagues overseas. The fact is, not everyone's going to make it, but those who do will know each other from their experience here. He just doesn't look confident right now, and it's showing with how he's shooting the ball.
Out of rhythm in the worst way.
Go. It's Callahan. Diaz covering. Outside O'Neal. 6 to shoot. And it's the Union Elite with the rebound. Here's MP. That falls. What a feed that time from Diaz.
Strong pass. Placed the ball right where his teammate needed it.
Now here's Brock. He's got 5. Pass to Callahan. Mills. Shoots from the right block. Harris comes down with the board. And you look at both of these teams, some great depth out there.
And with the amount of games that can be played in such a short period, depth is key for these teams. No surprise to see these rosters have the success they've had.
Now here's Bird. MP with it. Callahan picks him up. And here's Diaz from the arc. Now the High Flyers with it. Trailing by 5. Here's O'Neal. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. And Union Elite has possession. And here's MP on the outside. Gets the 3 to fall. They're struggling to keep up.
We'll see if they can turn things around on this trip. They can't continue to come up empty if they want to win this one.
Timeout called. The High Flyers talk things over.
Substitution for Union Elite.
To the inside, O'Neal. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots coming.
Second.
It's going to be on MP. And as we've... MP with the rock. Pass now to Harris. Return to MP. And it's off from 3-point range. Here's Dunn. And here's Mills. Guarded by MP. Back to Mills. Clock at 6. Rebound by Union Elite.
This is a quarter I'm sure he'd rather forget.
Yeah, he needs to put this one behind him and move on. Also, make some fresh adjustments.
Shoots from the corner. MP grabs the miss.
When you get that kind of look from the defense, you have to let it fly.
Poked away. Now the High Flyers with it. Here's Myers. Pass to Mills. Here's Almadawi. Myers. Oh, drew the foul shot and almost hit the three-point bucket, but instead he'll go to the line to shoot three.
Not the best foul out there on the three-point.
To make a substitution.
Substitution for Union Elite.
Finds Bird. MP. Union Elite again can't hit it.
Hey, defense, nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. He just can't seem to dial it up this half.
Brock up top. And here's O'Neal. Yes! And it's Brock picking up the assist.
Was O'Neal ready to fire there or what?
Union Elite trail. MP inside with Mills on him. And it's MP missing. To the wing, right side. The three from Gove. They get it again. Here's Callahan. Mills. The three from Gove. It's rebounded by Robert. Inside. Outside for Harris. From deep, it's MP. Again, MP missing.
Can switching baskets make that big of a difference? It's thrown him off, and he can't get anything to fall in this half.
And it's Mills missing. Return to MP. From deep. Another miss by MP.
And he's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. With time running low, he's got to think of something else to try.
Out of bounds, it goes to Union Elite.
No, that's certainly be costly. In a close one like this, those kinds of mistakes can be the difference and give the other team valuable momentum.
Now Harris. He's covered by Gove. The jump hook. Hauled in by High Flyers. Mills has it. Guarded now by Diaz. From deep, it's O'Neal. No good that time.
Some tight defense being played right there. Got right up on him and forced the miss.
Just close enough to bother him on the shot, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact. High percentage hoop, pounding the rock inside.
The drive by Mills. Good.
Hey, talk about coming up clutch when the spotlight is on Mills. Right here, bringing his A game.
Left side, MP. And Mills comes up with the board. And the foul called on MP. That's it for him. He's fouled. So a close game sees Union Elite taking this matchup.
Well, the way MP...
And so off the tip, it'll be Union Elite ball.
Well, the drama setting the scene for tonight's game. It's MP going up against the team he didn't pick when he joined the club circuit.
A nice shot by Robert.
It might take the whole team to contest Robert. He's that good and close.
Here's the High Flyers. And in there for the High Flyers, Devontae Mills and Jason Brock are the guards. Nathan O'Neal and Ben Gove are out on the wings. And it's Liam Callahan holding down the middle. Tonight's lineup for the Union Elite. Moon Diaz will lead things off at the guard, while MP starts at shooting guard. The tandem of Jake Bird and Brandon Harris are the forwards, with Drew Roberts playing the 5. Now here's Bird. Harris with the bucket. Coach Weber and Coach Troy both thought MP was destined for their rosters.
Well, look, he couldn't play for both of them. So at the end of the day, he had to make a business decision. No animosity, but I'm sure this team would like to prove to MP that he made the wrong choice.
O'Neal. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
First team foul.
A gritty play by O'Neal, managing to get the shot off while taking the foul.
Well, a big name to look out for the High Flyers is Devontae Mills. Not only a great player, but he's magnetic as a personality.
If Mills doesn't make it to the NBA, I'm sure he'll be on TV one way or another. He's got that level of personality. But he's a great lead guard that serves as the engine for his High Flyers team.
And he's good on the second. Here's Brock. Pass to Callahan. Mills. Brock outside. 6 on the shot clock. Screen set by Callahan. 3-pointer. And it's the Union Elite with the rebound. Stolen by Callahan. Now Mills. O'Neal. Bird defending. Fades away. The High Flyers with another miss. And over the course of this WCBL season, we've seen some great growth from MP.
Indeed, there's been a level of maturity that's come along with his game, not only with his footwork and his basketball IQ, but with how he really carries himself.
And here's Harris for 3. They get it again. And they pick up 2.
A second effort from the big Robert. Coach and scouts love to see that.
Now here's Brock. Pass to Mills. Brock. And he lobs it up towards the rim.
That's where they want their shots to come from, and that's the passing it'll take.
Union Elite leading this one. Here's MP. Misses the wing jumper.
That's not a shot they'll want to see him take again anytime soon.
He'll learn over time. Good shot selection comes with a lot of repetition.
Now here's Mills. On the wing, O'Neal. On the wing, Mills. Second shot chance. And it's good on the layup. And this game is tied up now. And watching Mills out there, it's easy to see why he's such a highly rated guard.
Well, for one thing, the vision he has, no question, it is special. And he plays with a looseness that can keep a defense guessing. Before they know it, he's either setting up a teammate or he found a shot of his own.
And the whistle.
Substitution for Union Elite.
From deep, it's MP. And it's Brock with the rebound. And as always, this is a game that will feature a crowd full of scouts.
Well, to no one's surprise, MP has certainly turned some heads with his play this season. But I imagine they're also here to check out Mills and Harris.
Here's Mitchell. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Showing you the instincts he has as a passer.
Now the High Flyers with it. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Dunn. Back to Brock. 3-pointer. And it's Bird with the board. Union Elite trailing here. On the wing, it's MP. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Now here's Mills. Down low. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And even though a lot of these players are competing against each other, odds are at some point they'll be teammates down the line.
Yeah, that's true, and it could be in the NBA or any number of leagues overseas. The fact is, not everyone's going to make it, but those who do will know each other from their experience here.
Now here's Brock. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And the whistle blown against MP. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Union Elite deciding to make a change here.
Substitution.
Brock with it. On the wing, O'Neal. Puts up a 3. Harris comes down with the board.
2 minutes remaining.
Left side, MP. He tries for three. Another miss by MP. Brock outside. Pass to Dunn. Rebound by Union Elite. And you look at both of these teams, some great depth out there.
And with the amount of games that can be played in such a short period, depth is key for these teams. No surprise to see these rosters have the success they've had.
Drop that pass to him in the perfect spot.
Now Brock. Pass to Callahan. And Mitchell gets the whistle that time. That's the... And a pretty tightly contested game here as we... And the first half of play. Union Elite on top. They're up by 2. And more basketball to come after this short break. All right, everyone. Thanks for joining us for the second half of this WCBL matchup featuring MP and the Union Elite going up against Devontae Mills and the High Flyers. You watch games like this one, guys, you see the skill and the talent that the up-and-coming players have today. It's quite impressive.
No question about it. Basketball is in good hands for future generations. Because what kids like this do on the court at such an early stage of their development, really, it's miles ahead of where we were just a few decades ago.
Pass to Callahan. Back to Mills. That's good, and it's Callahan picking up the assist.
Whoa, the handles of Mills, looking like the floor general he is.
MP with the look. Now Harris. He's covered by Gov. Return to MP. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Great distribution. That pass was right on the money.
High Flyers trailing. Pass to Mills. Back to Brock. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Go. Gets it to go from long range. And as we've watched all of these players over the course of the season, you can see what they've really added to their individual games.
Well, the focus for each of these teams show is to try and get the most out of each one of these players. They've all improved for sure, and some more than others, but I'm extremely impressed with the strides that MP has made.
Now here's Brock. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in this game from him. For the lead. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws coming up.
And Brock earned that call there inside. Not afraid of getting roughed up.
And it's tied up with that one. And that one falls, and that puts them up. 1-point game now. MP outside. Robert defended now by Callahan. MP, no good. Brock, right side. Pass to Mills. Good D that time from MP. It's Harris with the drive. MP outside. Diaz. Here's MP. And it's Brock with the rebound. Pass to Mills. Back to Brock. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's MP. Here's Harris. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
Got to give Harris credit for getting after it on the glass. He earned that second chance bucket.
And the High Flyers call time here.
Every team goes through cold streaks, but coach has to be concerned right now.
Well, I'd like to see them attack the bucket. Maybe draw some fouls, get some freebies.
Union Elite make a switch.
Substitution for Union Elite.
And here's Callahan. Quiet offensively so far, searching for his first points of the game. Kicks it to El Madawi. 5 on the clock. Gov outside. Let's go with the 3. And the ball goes out of bounds. Union Elite will have it. So both teams making some changes here. Union Elite lead.
Substitution for Union Elite.
MP inside. Guarded by O'Neal.
2 points.
MP with the bucket.
We talk about working for good shots. That is a great example.
They set the pick. Up top, it's O'Neal. 5 points in the game.
Matt Casey. Second personal foul.
So both teams.
Substitution for the High Flyers. Substitution for Union Elite.
From deep, it's MP. The basket's good off the assist from Robert. And it's High Flyers with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. Oop, and there's the alley. Out of bounds, it goes to Union Elite.
When you're driving home, you're going to be thinking about sloppy plays like that for a while.
Union Elite trails. To the middle, MP, and he banks in the layup.
That's why they have Diaz in there. Find the open man.
Brock outside. Mills. Here's Brock. Outside O'Neal. And another miss by the High Flyers.
His mojo is out of whack. Offensively, he just can't get anything going for him.
Well, when you play this game, sometimes cold streaks like this are unavoidable.
Now here's Mills. Jumper over MP. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. Three-pointer, Bird. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, how about Bird coming up big there? It's why his teammates trust him in moments like these.
They really need to make an adjustment here.
Agreed. Nothing is working for them offensively. Time for a change. Nice play on D. Got that hand in his face and prevented him from getting the easy look.
Oh, exactly. He was alert and aware, reacted to the shot quickly.
Yep, that one goes.
Good team play there. Sets him up nicely.
Timeout called. The High Flyers talk things over. Mills with the look. And that time also a missed shot.
And they're desperate for a bucket.
They can totally feel it slipping away. Got to get a jump start for their offense.
Here's the High Flyers. They trail by 6. And O'Neal gets it to go.
Wow, guys, that's a major moment in this game. And it's Nathan O'Neal. We saw him getting shots up right there before the game. Can you believe it? How did he know? It paid off. That preparation was huge right there.
Now MP. Lays it up and banks it in.
That's a heads-up play there on offense. The pump fake clearing the way for the nice layup.
It's going to take something special for them to come back now.
Yeah, Drake, something special, and on top of that, a little bit of lady luck.
Mills with it, now covered by MP.
Some of the shots that he's taken have been head-scratchers. He's out there playing like he does a game of horse.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Devontae Mills. Second personal foul.
And that's an intentional foul.
Devontae Mills. Third personal foul.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Devontae Mills. Fourth personal foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And that trip coming up empty, missing them both. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
His reputation at the stripe has preceded him. They're going to make him earn it from the line here.
Guys, there's so many things to like about Harris. The biggest attribute might be his ability to guard multiple positions. He can score like a machine.
Now here's Mills over MP. The tray. And it's the Union Elite with the rebound. 1 second separates the shot clock and the game clock here. And it's rebounded by O'Neal. Mills outside. And here's MP on the outside. Unable to get that one to go. So it's Union Elite picking up the win.
Well, the way MP played tonight, making an impact for this Union Elite team. You can tell the guys look to him for inspiration. Maybe I will too, because not to mention the offense, the defense, the effort. It was everything tonight.
You gotta like MP's chances to land on an NBA roster someday, Danny. And on the other side, Devontae Mills.
Man, in that move I did, like,
Yeah, good game out there, man.
thanks.
If you could pull that off, that would be massive.